This video is all about the greatest product that Apple makes in my personal opinion. And no, it's not a MacBook Pro, which I think is really cool. It's not an iPad, which I think is also really cool. It's not even the iPhone 13 Pro, of which I'm filming this video on right now in cinematic mode if you can't tell. I'm not talking about any piece of hardware at all. To me, the best product that Apple makes is its software, specifically the apps that are available in the Apple One subscription bundle. See, for me, what makes the Apple experience so cool is not the fact that the laptops are the best laptops in the world. It's not that their phones are first class. It's because Final Cut Pro is my favorite editing software. It's because Logic Pro X is my favorite audio production software. It's because I love Notes and I love Universal Control. I love how all of this stuff works together. I mean, this is way beyond blue bubbles and green bubbles. This is iMessage working collaboratively so I can see my messages in iPad, on iPhone, on the MacBook Pro, on an iMac, on a Mac Mini. No matter where I am, I'm always connected. That instant hit of dopamine that kicks in when everything just works seamlessly. That to me is what makes the Apple ecosystem the best product that they make. And so the Apple One subscription bundle, where it takes 6 of its most popular apps and brings them in together, it's definitely quality. And make no mistake, this is just simply me stating a personal opinion that I think the Apple One subscription bundle is pretty awesome, that you can get these 6 apps for that price point and be good to go whether you want fitness, news, music, entertainment, both in arcade and video, and iCloud storage for all your personal content, whether it's your photos, your videos, your documents, anything and everything that you want to share on iCloud that you want to access from an iPad or an iPhone or a MacBook, whatever you want to do. To me, that is the bread and butter of Apple. It's the reason why people continue to stay. Yes, they make cool computers that are in beautiful colors and all that stuff, but all of that is window dressing, in my opinion. None of that is what makes it keen. At the end of the day, the products are just the icing on the cake. For example, the iPhone 14 coming out and all the controversy about the hole punch design with the pill shape as opposed to the notch doesn't matter to me, because I'll only notice that for like a day and then I'll go back to enjoying the overall experience of being part of the ecosystem. I am a fan of the ecosystem, unabashedly. From the second I got turned on to Final Cut and I got turned on to Logic Pro, my life completely changed. I went from a PC user to a Mac user, not because that the computers were cooler or that, oh, I'm using the command key as opposed to the control key. None of that stuff mattered. It was the overall experience of using the software that made it so much more cooler to me. Apple TV Plus is one of the best streamers in the game. When we're talking about shows like Severance, The Morning Show, Ted Lasso, these are all home run shows. I know a lot of people like For All Mankind. I haven't seen it yet, but my goodness, does Apple TV Plus knock it out of the park? And yes, Coda absolutely deserved to be the best movie of the year. That movie made me cry more times than I care to admit. When we're talking about Apple Fitness Plus, that's something that I've really enjoyed using. I'm not a huge fitness buff, but when I do get into it, I love Apple Fitness Plus. I love the way that the classes are put together. The instructors are amazing. All of them are great. They have such high energy. They're so happy, and it radiates off the screen when they're exercising and you kind of exercise with them. Plus doing it with your Apple Watch and you get to see the rings on screen. All of that is a fantastic experience, and I think it's well worth the $10 a month price alone. $80 if you buy the yearly subscription. Apple News, I'm not really into like reading news on a regular basis, but it has been actually kind of nice to get articles from the Wall Street Journal, all these other sources that I usually would have to hunt for. Now I can tell Apple News, hey, I want to read about movie news because I'm a huge movie buff, tech, sports, go Miami Dolphins, etc., and it's all there under one thing. I'm not the biggest gamer in the world. Even at $5 a month, Apple Arcade is not a big proposition for me. I've actually never used the Apple TV to play Apple Arcade, so I just never thought it wasn't for me. I have a love-hate relationship with Apple Music. I think that the quality of the music is really good. It's not quite Tidal level, but it's better than Spotify. But Apple Music's UI really annoys me. There's something about it that it's not welcoming, it's not intuitive. Spotify has this down to a T, and maybe just because I used Spotify for 10 years before I switched over, it's been difficult for me, and I've had a hell of a time transferring my playlists from Spotify to Apple Music. If anyone knows how to do that, please let me know, because I have not been able to figure it out without paying for it, which I do not want to do. But finally, let's get to the reason why I upgraded to Apple One in the first place. As I have become a father, I take way more pictures and videos than I used to, and now a 200 gigabyte iCloud account just doesn't do it. I fill it up like that. When I want convenience, when I want to take a picture on my phone and view it on my iPad or view it on my MacBook Pro or anything like that, iCloud comes to the rescue, and it's been great as far as uploading documents and working off those documents and pages and numbers and notes specifically. And I know you don't need 2 terabytes to do that, but when Apple only provides you a 50 gigabyte option, a 200 gigabyte option, and then the next option is 2 terabytes, what are you gonna do, right? So for me, I looked at it like this. I had Apple Fitness Plus, I had Apple TV Plus. I wanted to try out Apple Music. I'm really not into news, really not into arcade, but I really wanted that 2 terabytes. And the 2 terabytes alone is a $10 a month proposition. And that, for me, was enticing enough for me to be like, let's do it. All done. So look, I'm not telling you you should go try it. I'm not telling you you should go buy it. That's a decision that you absolutely have to make on your own. But I'm just saying, for me, as an overall experience, this is what makes Apple Apple. It is by far, to me, the most important product that they make. Their software, their overall experience. It is the foundation of what makes their products so cool. The fact that they have excellent software that works collaboratively with their products, like an Apple Watch working with Apple Fitness Plus, to get everything working beautifully and you getting that hit of dopamine every single time you use it.